Hello, my wonderful kindergarten students. Today we are going to create our fall reflections, and we're focusing only on the tree trunks and the tree branches. So follow along with me and see what we need to do. So today you're going to need that paper that we folded in half the long way vertically last time. It should have your name and class code on the back. You will also need one box of oil pastels. We can have 2 boxes per table. You will share with the person beside you. When we're done drawing our trees, you will need either one of these scrapers or a gift card to use for rubbing. Okay, so when you get your paper, remember that this line represents the middle of our paper, but also represents the separation between where the trees really are and the water down below, where the reflection of the trees will be. So we are only drawing in the top half today. So when I draw my trees, I can choose to use black oil pastel or brown oil pastel. It's up to you. You choose which one you want to use for your tree trunk and branches. You could use both. You could mix it up and have some trees be brown and some trees be black. You decide. Now we need to draw 7 to 10 Y trees. When I say Y tree, we're actually going to create the letter Y. So here is the middle of my paper where my fold line is. I'm going to start on the fold, and I'm going to go up, and I'm going to press hard with my oil pastel and make a Y, letter Y. Now, this is why we call it a Y tree, because we start with the letter Y. I'm going to add some branches to that letter Y, and then my tree is done. I could even add some branches in the middle or down below if I want. Now, I'm going to switch to black, and I'm going to make another Y tree, and I'm going to press hard. Notice how dark my line is, and then I'm going to add some branches to my Y tree. Okay, I am going to add 7 to 10 trees. So right now I have only 2. That's not enough. So I'm going to draw, let's see, so right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could stop and I would have enough trees. But I could do up to 3 more because I need 7 to 10 trees. So I could do 8, I could do 9, or I could do 10. But I can't do more than that. I don't want 11 or 12 or 13. I also don't want 6 or 5. I want a number between 7 and 10. And what I'm doing right now is I'm adding branches to my Y trees, and I'm pressing hard so that there is a lot of oil pastel. What I don't want to see is this. This is too light. This is hard to see. And this won't work for what we need to do next. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adding branches, and I'm pressing hard so I leave a lot of oil pastel. I'm going to draw another light tree with black. Notice that that is very light and hard to see. I'm going to show you why in just a minute. Now, when you're done drawing 7 to 10 trees, count them and make sure that there's a number between 7 and 10. Do a thumbs up. When you have your 7 to 10 trees, you're going to do that thumbs up. When the teacher sees your thumbs up, she's going to give you one of these cards. Now, what you're going to use this card for is to do some rubbing. And we're going to make these trees move down here like magic. So what you're going to do is, notice at the bottom, I have not drawn any trees. I only have trees at the top. That's the only place I'm drawing trees. Now I'm going to close my paper, and then I'm going to take my tool, and I'm going to hold it like this. So I have 4 fingers on one side, my thumb on the other. 4 fingers and then my thumb. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up. It's very important that you stand up. And the reason Mrs. Sosa stands up is so I can transfer my body weight, and I'm going to rub. And it's not about rubbing fast. It's about rubbing hard, pushing hard with the card. The more pressure you apply, the better this will look when we open it up. And what we don't want to see is rubbing sideways this way, because we're not doing anything. We also don't want to be flip-floppy and soft. We want to press hard as you can. Use your muscles and your body weight to push down. The great thing about oil pastels is they're soft and they smear. So what will happen will seem like magic. We're going to transfer and create a reflection by just drawing in the top part. So now when I'm done rubbing, I can open it up, and there's my reflection in the bottom. It's lighter. Notice though where I drew that light tree, it's too light. We want to make sure that we draw really hard and dark with the oil pastels, so those lines will transfer down to the bottom. Okay, so this is all we're going to do for today. The next time I see you, we're going to be adding leaves to our picture. Okay, but today we're just doing tree trunks and tree branches with the oil pastels. Remember, we're not drawing in the bottom, only at the top. All right, have a great rest of your day.